Today I realized that sometimes you just don't hate the work. You just hate the person that you're working with. And when you hate the person that you're working with, every single day when you're working in the work, even the work that you love, you feel tired. So people is the real deal, is the real factor that you must consider when you choose a place to work for. You can choose a place and work for the rest of your life and pretend that you are someone else. Or you can choose a workplace that you can be yourself. You can express everything in your mind. You can contribute. You can dedicate. You can be a part of the teams. You feel like you want to be a part of the teams. That's we call a dream job. So 9 to 5 is not that bad to someone say that you must getting out of 9 to 5, working on your dream. If your dream is to find a working place that works best for you, it's still a goal. It's a goal of life. Because different people will have different point of view about happiness, about success. You don't hate the work. I repeat it again. You don't hate the work. You just hate the person that you're working with. You just hate the toxic environment. You just hate drama. So, I have a question. Why do people try to do that in a work office? Why? I think there are certain reasons for that. First, I think they want to show up. They want to show you who is the boss. It usually happens when you work with the people in the teams and they are the person who have a lot of experience and they don't want to share it. They just make it difficult to you to find out what you need to know. And at that point, they can jump into the situation and they can become a hero. Yeah, that type of person is toxic. The second type of person is the micromanager. Oh gosh, I hate this type of person. They try to control every single little details because they feel unsafe when something is out of their control. But as you know, you cannot control everything. Something you can control it, but something you cannot control it. So can you imagine that the person that can control the weather? Can you? You plan to go to the office soon this morning, but there's an accident, traffic jams out there. Will you plan anything? And that's kind of person who do the micro management. They really, really stubborn. They really, really do something to someone to show them that, oh, you know what? I can manage you. But in overall, they manage no one. They just manage the task that the person doing. And it's not an ideal thing to do. Because when you're doing that, you make other people feel uncomfortable. And they don't want to talk to you. And lately, they decide to leave. The third type of people is the type of the person who discuss a lot but give no suggestions, who give a lot of theories, concept to look smart or to sound like they are smart, but overall they are not smart at all because they just learn it on the internet. I think they don't even the person who do the practice of that kind of concept or theory, and they just go to give a speech about that. But the content is empty, right? You cannot get anything from that. The fourth type of person that I hate is the type of person who complain a lot. They point the finger to other people, but never give a correct way to do things. You must give your ideas, and then you must understand other people's ideas. So together we can create something else. If you just keep everything in your mind and you just stay there and laugh at other people, you go nowhere. Yeah. So again, the concern is to find a workplace that you can be yourself. To find a workplace that you can laugh, you can make a joke, you can say whatever you want. You can be professional. You can be some silly on some day. It doesn't matter. What matters is you can be yourself 100%. You don't have to make up your mind. You don't have to feel sorry, or you don't have to please anyone. It's the goal. So, you don't hate the job. You hate the person who you're working with. You hate the toxic environment. Change it. Become the impact. If you cannot change it, change the environment. Change the job. Or you cannot even do it, then you can decide to work alone. It doesn't matter. There's nothing right or wrong here. You can do no matter what. Do what you want. Do what you really want. Don't do something because you have to. Do something because you want to. Do something like it's a part of your life. So, until next time, be happy, be positive, and grow up as a wonderful person. Grow up and become a better version of yourself every single day. Smile every day and say thank you to life because it's beautiful. Thank you for listening. See you next time.